Samantha here, your CUTIE CARNAGE here, for another countdown. This week's countdown is going to be music related. Yes, music related. What I decided to do my countdown for is the top 10 favorite horror film soundtracks. Now, before I get into this, there's two different categories I have. There's one, horror soundtracks that have collective artists coming together to sing music horror film, okay? And then my number 2 list is going to be original music for horror film. But tonight, we're talking about the collective effect. So, let's go ahead and go to number 10. My number 10 is going to be 1987's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. A lot of people who've seen this movie knows that the best thing about the movie is the song by Dawkins, Dream Warrior. That song was just it. I love that song. If you guys haven't heard of it, Google it. It's fantastic. That leads me to number 9. My number 9 favorite horror film soundtrack is going to 96's The Craft. Yes, that soundtrack. It has everything. That's my teen angst in a little bubble. Yeah, it's Space Hog, Jewel, Our Lady Peace. That soundtrack is amazing. If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out, because that's my number 9. My number 8 is going to be 2002's The Queen of the Damned. Yes. I am guilty to say that when I was younger, I loved that movie because maybe I had a love crush on Stuart Townsend. Beautiful. That being said, the soundtrack's amazing. You have everything. You had Static X, you had the Kidney Thieves, you had Chester Bennington, you had Korn. You just had all of them together that just sang the best songs on that soundtrack. I just love that soundtrack. So, again, if you haven't checked it out, I doubt a lot of people haven't heard it, but it's amazing. The music is just so hypnotic. I want to say hypnotic. It's sensual. Sensual. Let's go to number 7. My number 7 favorite horror film soundtrack is going to be The Lost Boys. It has such good music in it. Everybody knows that song for Cry Little Sister. I was a bartender at a strip club, and I used to hear this song on the freaking daily, all the time. Everybody loved to dance to this song. But that being said, you had In Excess, you had Lou Graham, and then the best song on the whole soundtrack has to be Thomas Newman. Yes, Thomas Newman. A lot of people don't remember Thomas Newman, but he composed a lot of music for Road to Perdition, American Beauty, Angels in America. He's fan-freaking-tastic. That last song on the soundtrack that he did is fantastic. It's beautiful. It's just so good. I think it's called the Loss of Miss Louise. The Shock of Miss Louise. That's what it's called. The Shock of Miss Louise. It's fantastic. Y'all should check it out. All right, so we go to number 6. My number 6 is going to be, of course, 1994's The Crow. Yes. That was my goth dream when I was in school. I was the nerdy little girl. I made all my friends watch The Crow. I lived in Korea at the time, so all my friends are like, what is this? This is weird. But 1994's The Crow. It is such a fantastic soundtrack. Of course, you have The Cure, Burn, one of my favorite freaking songs ever. Stone Temple Pilots. You got 9 Inch Nails. The song by Jane Sperry, It Doesn't Rain All the Time, brings me to the feels. My number 5 is going to be 2013's Freddy vs. Jason. Yes, I love the soundtrack. It has everything. It has Mushroom Head. It has Kill Switch Engage. It has El Nino. El Nino. Oh, I've been drinking El Nino. So, yeah, this is no bueno, man. No bueno, man. It's saying shit wrong. But yes, that is an awesome soundtrack. You can't fucking, that El Nino song, we make the same mistakes. Like, that song in itself was fantastic. Fantastical. Alright, so, let's go ahead and go to the next. My number 4 is going to be The House of a Thousand Corpses. Yes, House of a Thousand Corpses. I remember I used to always jam to that fucking soundtrack. You had Rod Zombie, of course. Yeah, you had the Ramones. The Ramones were on that soundtrack. And then you had this good mashup. The last track was this mashup between Rod Zombie and Lionel Richie. Brick House. That was my jam. That was my jam for a while. So I like Lionel Richie already. So when I heard him with Rod Zombie, I was sold. I was sold. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, guys. My number 3. Everybody saw this coming, but everybody knows that my favorite film, one of my favorite films, is going to be Get Out. So, of course, I had to put the soundtrack on here because everybody knows I love Childish Gambino. He is my fucking shit. He is, oh God. His music, a lot of people don't like his music because they take it as like rap, hardcore, hip hop, whatever. But if you actually listen to his lyrics, he's so good. And his new Sober is amazing. But the song that he sang on here, Redbone, amazing. Oh, I love this song. Won't ya stay woke? Awesome song. Awesome. If you guys love soul, y'all should check out the soundtrack because it's amazing. It's amazing. And then the theme for the horror film is oh God. It's just you guys gotta check it out. You guys gotta check it out. Oof. This is fun. Okay, guys. Alright, guys. My number 2 favorite horror film soundtracks. Before we get closer down, y'all know that I love musicals. I am a Disney nerd, a horror film nerd, and musical theater. I love musical theater. That's like my thing. So y'all can probably guess. My number 2 is going to be Sweeney Todd's The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Oh my God, I love that movie. I love that movie so much. That's Alan Rickman, Johnny Depp, Sacha Baron Cohen, Helena Bonham Carter. Like, it's just such an amazing soundtrack. It really is. Even though it is a musical, they all sing their songs and like Pretty Women. Like, oh, you can't oh, such a good song. Such a good soundtrack. Pretty Women. The late Alan Rickman, bless his heart. Like, oh God, he was such a good talent. And Sacha Baron Cohen, fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. It's just great. Y'all need to check it out. So, Sweeney Todd, The Demon Barber of Fleet Street. But I will warn you, if you guys watch that movie and you guys don't like musicals, don't watch it because they sing a lot. Because I made my friend watch it and she was not a fan. I, on the other hand, ate it up like a bagel. I like bagels. Before I get to my number 1, I have 3 honorable mentions. To tell y'all my honorable mentions, I have a little visual in my lap for you guys. I collect records. I love music and I collect records on the daily. And one of my first honorable mentions is going to be, of course, if y'all look behind me, you will see that I'm obsessed with Rocky Horror Picture Show. I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. The only reason it's not on this countdown is because I do not consider it really horror-esque. So that's my opinion. So I see it kind of like a fantasy, kind of like funny thing. I don't really see it as horror. That's the only reason not on the countdown. But Rocky Horror Picture Show, if I had to do my list of favorite musicals, it'd be Rocky Horror Picture Show. But we're not doing that. We're talking about favorite horror soundtracks. So let's go ahead and get to my other honorable mention. My next honorable mention is going to be, you ready for it? Ghostbusters 2. Yes, Ghostbusters 2. Bobby Brown's On Our Own. We have to take control. Like, that is my jam right there. I love this fucking record. I love it. I listen to it when I need to feel a little bit, like, motivated. When I'm done listening to my Rocky, I listen to this. That's him right there. That's Bobby Brown. Ah! Crack is whack. No, Whitney said that, not him. Okay, so my next honorable mention is going to be, a lot of people are going to be confused, but wait for it. My next honorable mention is going to be The Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Now, a lot of people might not know why I'm bringing this record up, because a lot of people don't remember that one of their tracks before the Fat Boys was Nightmare on My Street. They did a song, DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith did a song called Nightmare on My Street about Freddy Krueger. And it's a really funny song. It's kind of goofy and everything, and I just enjoy it. Nightmare on My Street. Like, it's just, y'all, if y'all get a chance, y'all should go ahead and just check it out, because it's so much fun. It is so much fun. Anyways, so, y'all ready? I'm gonna go to my number 1. Okay, guys. It's time for the number 1. A lot of people know, before I say this, that I have a lot of musicals that I love. And so I cannot have a horror countdown without mentioning my favorite movie. And that is 2007's Repo the Genetic Opera. Repo the Genetic Opera is my favorite. Anybody that knows me, I was all over that musical when it came out. I made everybody watch it. I made my friend Damien watch it. I made my friend Elena watch it. I made everybody watch it. I was obsessed with this film. A lot of people didn't like it because they're like, hey, this has a lot of singing in it. But of course it has a lot of singing in it. It's an opera. It's a genetic opera. I love that film. You had Bill Moseley. You had Servino. You had everybody. And it was just fan-freaking-tastic. And I loved it. So if y'all never watched it, watch it. It's like Tool meets Andrew Lloyd Webber. It's like in there. It's like in there. And it's fantastic. And it's so freaking good. And I love it. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm goofy. Alright, guys. Well, that was my countdown. I really appreciate y'all watching this video, because I had so much fun talking about my favorite songs and my favorite musicals. And, well, not musical, but favorite soundtrack. Sorry, guys. So, anyways, yeah, y'all go ahead. Don't forget, after this video, to like and subscribe, because I got a lot more stuff coming. Y'all don't even know. This thing right here doesn't just hold my hair. It has ideas. Anyways, guys, just remember, everybody, just be nice and love each other. Life is too short to hate everybody for stupid fucking reasons. Just love each other. Be nice. Alright, guys. Well, thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all later. Bye! I so love horror movies. I feel right.